What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, we're here to talk about the raid of Onigashima, or plan to raid Onigashima event, which is the brand new point farming event for this month of, upcoming month of November. Now, remember that there are going to be a lot of Chopper Man missions regarding this particular event, in terms of getting gems. You can get a legend ticket, I think, as well. There's some cotton candy. And overall, this is an event you want to be playing throughout the month, just to get your hands on some pretty cool rewards. Now, this event does also come with a brand new free-to-play character, which is going to be Denjiro. So Denjiro is a Dex slasher driven character with a captain effect that isn't really the best. 3 times attack to Dex with a 1.2 health boost. Nothing amazing there, but the special cooldown going down to 12 turns. I think he'll go down to 11 if I remember correctly, if you completely rainbow him out. My character is not completely max limit broken yet, but he's very, very close. But his special ability does change empty bomb, recovery and tandem slots into matching, and then he says that if you have an attack boost active when you launch the special, it's going to give your Dex and quick characters a 1.75 times orb boost for 1 turn. But if you don't have an attack boost active when you launch the special, he will give you a Dex and quick 1.75 times attack boost. And those of you who would have noticed, he does have double special activation, meaning you are able to get good orb change, an attack and an orb boost for Dex and quick characters. And this character is boosted in the event, giving you 1.25 times point boost. This is a character you want to have ready to go, because he's going to help you out just a little bit in this event. So make sure to go ahead and get him prepared. He also has the ability to make Dex characters get 50 bonus stats to their attack, and also makes quick slots beneficial to your Dex characters. Just overall, a character that you definitely want to have max. I mean, double special activation to get an attack and orb boost on in 1 turn is going to be very, very useful. So that's the breakdown of this Denjiro character, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this event where I have 4 different teams that are able to go ahead and take on this event. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So jumping into the video here, we're going to be jumping into the V1 Kaido team. This is going to be a team that that a lot of people are probably going to opt for. You don't actually have to run the, king or queen as your friend captain for this content. You can get through it with double Kaido, but of course using the friend captain of queen or king allows you to get more point boosts, which means that you're able to complete this event a lot faster. So I would advise that. Also, the sea monster on this team is a boosted unit, so that's another really cool unit you can use. There are not that many great units for this fight, honestly. Like, obviously the new batch help out a lot, but the list of boosted characters are not super amazing. I know that, versus Whitebeard and versus Shanks are also boosted. If you have them, that is also an applicable unit you could be using to team build for. But, this stage here against Kyoshiro, he does give you bomb orbs every single turn, and then he has like a different tap barrier every single turn. It's just like a super annoying fight. He doesn't really do too much though, and only has 4 million health. Luckily, he is a quick unit though, so Kaido's end of turn damage is obviously amplified because of that. Stage 4 against Kinemon though, he has 6 million HP this time, so a little bit more than the Kyoshiro, but he has 4 turns of chain coefficient reduction is inflicted to your team. The Kizuna King that you're seeing on this team allows us to remove that actually, so that's actually really, really good. And he also special limits you. You can only use 2 specials per turn for the rest of the quest. Pretty annoying, and he does give you badly matching slots, so having crewmate effects or other special abilities to treat those slots as beneficial, or multiple orb changes is going to be really, really good here. And the thing is though, is that when you kill Kinemon, he's going to special reverse all of your characters, meaning as soon as you enter that last stage, your characters will have technically 1 turn of special reverse. So that's like a super annoying thing to deal with. But if you are running king or queen as your friend captain, and you have used an attack or an orb boost in that previous stage to make sure that king and queen are proccing on that last stage, they will reduce your cooldowns and you can get around the special reverse that way. Otherwise, this team will work with just double Kaido, the exact same structure as you're seeing it, but this is just a way to get more points. Moving on now to the next team. This team was actually incredible and worked very, very well, but I don't think too many people out there are going to be able to build this particular team, because not only does it have a lot of relatively recently released rare recruit characters, but also has a couple of really good supports. We've also got a treasure map rare recruit Usohachi, which allows us to get a matching slot on Sanji when we launch his special, and we also have the support rare recruit Peckham's attached to Luffy, meaning on the final boss stage, his special will be given some cooldown because of the special reverse, so we are able to use Luffy on the final stage. So the whole aim of this team is to use the double specials of both Sanji's to give us the attack and the orb boost, amplify it to 2.3, and then we use the Kizuna Brook and the treasure map Zoro to extend the duration of the attack and the orbs by 2 turns. So it's a 6-turn 2.3 attack and a 2.3 orb boost. It's pretty incredible. We do have the Germa so that we can use them on stage 4 to carry their captain swap, which allows us to get, you know, super effective damage output, which is very, very nice to have. And we get that for stage 4 against Kinemon, and we also get that on the final stage versus the Kinemon and Denjiro. So on the final boss stage, the Luffy's very good here because we are still inflicted with chain coefficient reduction. So Luffy gives us a 2.75 times chain lock, but he also removes 5 turns of resilience off of the enemy. So it just enables us to actually kill the boss, not having to worry about the resilience. And as we said, we do have the Peckham's support rare recruit attached to that Luffy, so that after we kill Kinemon here on stage 4, and he does give a special reverse, when we reach the final boss stage, that support will proc, lowering the cooldown of Luffy so that we are able to use him. And because the enemy does not remove our beneficial effects the entire duration of this quest, we don't have to worry about the huge attack and orb boost being removed by the enemy. So it's a really, really awesome and comfortable team to get through this content with. Moving on now to the third team of the video. This is a bit of an obscure team, and I really wasn't too sure what I was doing, but I really wanted to just use King because I realized that Denjiro is actually a driven unit, right? The free-to-play one is a driven unit, and also the King and Queen are also driven characters, so there's a bit of synergy there. So I thought, you know, Kid might actually get the job done, and he was fine. Not a terrible option, honestly. We are using the Kizuna King once again, mainly to remove that really nasty chain debuff that gets inflicted to us on stage 4. But remember, in order for King to activate every single turn, you want to use an attack boost on one of those stages. So because we use Denjiro here on the Kiyoshiro stage, we will be getting that effective King to activate on stage 4. We are using the other King, the King as our crewmate, who is also an attack booster, and so he's going to be nice, but we're actually going to be using our Kid Special, which is going to give us an attack boost, because Kid Special gives us a huge attack boost comparatively to what the King would actually be giving us. So because we are getting an attack boost, a King is going to continuously activate at the start of every single fight that we move on to, so that's obviously going to help us out a lot here. And the super type special of not only Kid, but also King provide matching slots for our crew. So you don't really have to worry about getting matching slots because there's no block orbs in this fight. It's just badly matching slots. We do have Zoro as well, which can give us a color affinity boost because we have an orb boost with King, we have a attack boost with Kid, and then color affinity via Zoro. And because every character on this team is driven, there's actually very good synergy and absolutely no problems at all. I mean, in terms of boosted units, you've got Denjiro. I do have the Orochi on this team, but like the Orochi rare recruit is completely replaceable. Definitely not needed. The only reason why he was here because he's another Dex driven unit, bit of type advantage on the prior stages, and he just helps us get through it a bit, you know, a bit more efficiently and gives us more points, right? But definitely a replaceable unit for sure. The final team of this video, we are going to be using essentially all of the boosted units here. You know, very, very blessed to be lucky enough to pull that Legend Queen. So, of course, if you do have King, you want to be using Queen as your friend captain, and vice versa. If you're lucky enough to have Queen, you want to be using King as your friend captain. The synergy that these two characters have on content is going to be pretty awesome, and I definitely want to be making some videos over the coming days just utilizing Queen in some random content, just showing you like what he's able to do, because he's a pretty awesome unit along with that King. They just work so well together. But of course the Orochi and the Kanjuro have they have okay specials for this content at least. You can use them to get, you know, different boosts. You know, you got Orochi, which can give you color affinity. You've got the Kanjuro, which can get rid of the chain debuff that you get given on stage 4. Denjiro, which is kind of like a filler unit because he's a relatively higher point booster. And then the Sea Monster as well is just a quick powerhouse unit that just has some synergy with the rest of the team here. No real reason as to why they're here, you know, just because they got synergy, you know. And man, Queen is pretty fun to use, and I really want to, you know, just jump into some other content with him. And so expect some videos using Queen over the coming days, because this unit is very fun. But with all of that being said, that is going to conclude this video today. Thank you so much for watching it, and if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all of the content that I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.